Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel, guys. Thank you for joining me for this chat. Hey, guys. Now, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, each and every one of you. You're always an asset and valuable here, always have been, and always will be. Thank you so much, everybody, for your generosity. I truly appreciate you and respect you. Now, look, when I was doing the pre-shuffle, it was coming out that this person that you've been dealing with, and perhaps other people as well, it's like they're being humbled. And they could be being humbled publicly, like in front of people who have been talking about your name, causing you chaos. Let's get into the reading here. Deceit and denying it. Like, these are people who undervalued you, your worth, your integrity, your honor, disrespected you. Yeah, and now people are starting to see the difference. They're starting to see the difference here. This person is starting to see the difference. And this other energies are being very worried, very nervous, and very depressed, because the truth of the matter is this person has a passion for you like no other. And they denied that. They were in denial of you, who you were, who you represented, and so did other people. And these other people are very worried now because they were disobedient to spirit. And now they're trying to look like they're trying to look invisible, like, oh, I got to get away with this. Well, they're not getting away with it. Now, this person took a vow to spirit, okay? And they swore an oath to spirit. They disobeyed that oath, and so did other energies. And it's like they're in this circle, and it's like they're trying to do something here, and they're trying to go unnoticed deceit, so nobody would see their deceit, which is why spirit is going to publicly expose them somehow. Let's get into the messages and go from there. The things they said about you, the problems they caused you, the chaos that they caused you, the drama that they caused you, the interference and the snooping and the spying, the things that they said about you and said to this other person about you. It's all been an illusion, orchestrated by the devil. This was an oath. This person took a vow. And look, they rejected their soulmate. And now they're starting to see the difference. Like, they made a vow to God. So it's not only did they break their promises or their vow to you, but they broke their oath to spirit. And that's why the things that have spewed out of this person's mouth is going to be they're going to be publicly hurt here. I'm telling you, publicly. People are going to see them for who they are. People are going to know who this person is and what they did and how selfish that they were. How envious and jealous that they were of you and vindictive. You are being justified here. You are getting justice and vindication, and Spirit's going to do it publicly. We'll expose them like you were a true gift. They could have, look, out of pure jealousy and vindictiveness, and just tried to slander you, ruin your reputation, and Spirit's not having it. This third party, it's going to be public to them. They tried to publicly humiliate you and publicly defame your character. What comes around goes around. That's what Spirit's saying. They're going to get the same karma that they gave to you. This is the Empress energy who knows their worth and knows their value. This is a valuable human being to the universe, to God. Finds you very valuable. And didn't like how this person, see, they're scared now. Because their deceptions are being exposed. That manipulation, that trickery, that deceit is all being exposed. You are going to be justified here. And so are your descendants. You're a high priestess of Spirit. You work for Spirit. And anybody who is dedicated to Spirit and works for Spirit is going to be justified here. Their actions, yeah. So now they're angry that they made this judgment, that they're under judgment. They are under judgment for the way that they ended this situation with you, the way that they judged you, the way that they labeled you, the way that they did things. They are afraid. Their cheating ways here are leading to a tower. They thought they could mock you, fool you, trick you, but Spirit is amplifying you. I told you they're going to be publicly shamed. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. So they are on public judgment right now, or soon will be. What they thought would never come out is coming out. You are being vindicated. And they are denying their deceit. They were going... Spirit probably and likely would not have done this publicly to them unless they had publicly done that to you. Spirit likely would not be punishing them the way Spirit's punishing them had they not denied being deceitful. Had they not created you so much drama, blaming you and accusing you. So Spirit's going to make a fool of them. It's like Spirit saying, anybody who does this to my chosen ones, my divine people, I will publicly ridicule and humiliate. Not having it. You're not doing this to star seeds. You're not doing this to my healers. Okay? You're not. And that's the simple truth of the matter. So Spirit is glorifying you and humiliating your enemies. It's like you are being guided to your divine purpose. They sold you out. They rejected you and fell into some kind of wild temptation over here. Well, you unleashed your creativity. This made you very sad. It could have hurt your inner child. Look, your tribes, your family and your tribes are sending you help from above. This person played you like a fool. And you had to let them go. You didn't want to, but somehow you found the courage to rise and to do some self-love for yourself. And these other people here are sabotaging. These people who tried to sabotage you, and look at that candle. There are two demons sitting in behind this karmic energy. What'd they do? Sell their soul? What did they do to win? And they tried to remain invisible while they were doing it. And all you were doing was trying to heal. That's all you were trying to do is love. And they left you with a hole in your heart. This person used some kind of sexual arts to lure this person, but have faith, because it's your faith, your determination that is getting you through this, your belief system. Look at them burning a candle, you know? And they got two of these demons waiting to take them. I mean, they're publicly going to be humiliated. Expect the unexpected. You are making steady forward progress. But over here is a storm brewing. You know it. You sense it and you see it. Deception. Snake. Okay, so here is the cross. This is conviction, sore emotional loss, crisis, and fate. These are things working against you, people who have been working against you. Your persistence is going to pay off. Somebody has been programmed. Somebody is being programmed. And you're not about to be programmed. Wow. You've been told to follow your heart. You have the divine intelligence. So something is changing. You're steady climbing, finding you're overcoming. Your confidence is coming back and everything is falling into shape for you. And now people are starting to see all your potential. So it's almost like all the people who talk dirty about you, all the people that slandered your name are being publicly embarrassed somehow, being publicly shamed. So they tried to shame you, they're being shamed. If they judged you, they're being judged. If they tried to deceive you, they're being deceived. It's like you tried to avoid all of this. You tried to avoid it all. You didn't want to partake in it. I told you, they're being exposed. Now they could be exposing themselves, or Spirit is making them expose themselves. They tried to block your money flow. But they are the very ones bringing you the income. They're mad because you're not paying attention to them. Your high energy pisses them off, and their finances are going to perish because it's backfiring on them. This is fake since the beginning. Low key, feeding off your confidence and looking to pick a fight with you. And you tried to ignore these fools, but they keep causing problems in your life and in your relationships. These are gaslighters, and their own spell work is affecting them. And they disappear. They were on a mission to turn others against you. And your spirit team is taking care of it. And that's how they're taking care of it. They're publicly exposing these people. They're exposing themselves, but Spirit is doing something so that they get exposed. Either they're telling on themselves, getting trapped in their own lies, their own spell work is affecting them. The chaos that they tried to bring to your life is backfired on them. And they're trying to deny that they were deceptive. They're in denial that they lied, in denial that they had anything, they did anything to you. And Spirit knows the truth. And they eventually tell on themselves. And they're being publicly going to be humiliated for trying to humiliate you, for trying to come against you when all you did is try to avoid them and ignore them. They thought, yeah, Micah says they thought they could take away my blessings only to realize I was their blessing. Exactly. Exactly. Plotting and scheming. Well, it's not your wrath they should fear, God's wrath they should fear. And they sit there denying it, denying that they had anything to do with anything. Well, whatever. They can deny all they want. This person is missing you. And they want to make some gesture toward you, but it's game over for you. They find you very mysterious and they're very hopeful. You tried, but this person is so toxic. Their friendships are creating distance between you two and preventing them from seeing the purity of your soul. It's triggering their old wounds. It's like you could have cut energy cords with this person. This could have been your own twin flame who's now feeling foolish. They feel like a fool for crossing the line and messing up the connection, but too embarrassed to come forward, but they're being exposed. And so is this rival. Just their lustful desires. It's very serendipitous. It's like the ones that tried to set their target, make you a target, are now being targeted. It's funny how it works. They're the ones that are going to end up grieving. They tried to deal you a bad deal, tried to lay you a bad hand. They're the ones that will end up grieving. They're being haunted. Watching you, gossiping about you, switching the narrative. Well, you're over here building an empire. You've had a breakthrough, and when you release this person, it's like you are divinely guided. The gods highly favor you. You're in favor of the gods. Your prayers have been heard. You will succeed and be vindicated. And that's a double, triple affirmation. You will be vindicated. Those who tried to come against you had no valid reason for doing so, other than their own greed, selfishness, self-righteousness. They had no other reason to do this to you. You have done nothing to them. Why did someone attack me after trying to help them? Luke Smith said, this one is not embarrassed to ask questions. Why someone would attack me after trying to help them get away from the real abuser. Well, that's quite often the way it works. Exactly. What have you done? What have you done? Nothing. You've done nothing to these people, which is why you're being vindicated. You've done nothing to these people to deserve, warrant. They're out of line. They have crossed the line with spirit. They have broken an oath to spirit. So it's spirit doing it. It's spirit doing it, guys. And there's nothing that we should be doing to intercede in that. These people have got to get their karma. They're not allowed to do what they did. They're not allowed to. They're not allowed to hurt you. They're not allowed to do these things that they've been doing. And spirit has rules, okay? When you break earthly rules, you go to jail. When you break these spiritual rules, you're getting punished. I mean, it's that simple. And it seems as if Spirit is publicly doing it to shame them because they publicly tried to do this to you. They tried to defame your character. They tried to defame you, and you were innocent. It's already been gone to court. It's already been to spiritual court. It's already been judged. It's already gone before the courts. And you were found innocent of whatever they have alleged you have done. But they don't want to let it go. They want to keep pushing for more and more and more. Now you've crossed the line with Spirit, and they have crossed the line with Spirit. We all have rules, guys. We all live this world thinking that we don't have rules. We have rules. There is spiritual rule. There is earthly rule. But Spirit is the judge here. Okay? And the things that they have done, they're going to be humiliated with. And that's just the way it is. Spirit is saying they need a dose of their own medicine. This is almost like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. You cannot do spell work against chosen ones. You cannot defame the name, the character, without retaliation from Spirit. Spirit will retaliate. Unexpected turn of events. Yeah. Oh, so there was a lot of social activities. So socially defaming your name, socially trying to embarrass, humiliate you, defame your name socially to their circles, to their peeps, to their families, to other people. Well, that is going back on them. They didn't want to choose. They were in their comfort zone. They're dealing with they were complaining about you socially to their exes. They were complaining about you. So behind your back, they betrayed you. They broke their oath to you, and they broke their oath to Spirit. And they were going to other people talking about you, defaming your name, defaming your character. This card is saying that's the denial. Now I'm calling this card out because it's already come in 3 other decks. When they say, oh, they were not purposely trying to hurt you, I take offense to that card because that is called denial. If they did not want to hurt you, they would not have hurt you. So that's an excuse card, and that is a denial card. And they denied they were being deceptive. They denied that they were doing the things that they were doing. They lied. Frenemy. This is an enemy since the beginning. Mistaking lust for love. Thinking, oh, it'll turn into love. They were planning to keep you as plan B. And Spirit goes, that's not the way it's going to work here. You are not going, you might be able to do that with these people you associate with, but you're not doing that with someone who is divine. You might have gotten away with that with other people you have dealt with, but you are not getting away with one of mine. And if you try, so this person was warned, they were warned by spirit, intuitively, maybe audioly, they were warned. Keep your promise. Keep your vow. They disobeyed a direct order from source. And that's why they got to pay the piper. It is what they did to you. But moreover, it's that they disobeyed a direct order from source. They were told, don't hurt this one. They were told, do not hurt this one. This one is mine. And they did it anyway. And all these people that they've been associated with, they knew better as well. They denied doing any deception. They denied. So by denying you, they have denied God. And that's why they're being punished. Yeah. They continue to play stupid. They do continue to play stupid. They play stupid. They play dumb. Like they're in complete denial that they did anything wrong. And spirit knows better, which is why, like, spirit will give everyone the opportunity to come clean. And they will be forgiven. But they don't want to come clean. They can't admit guilt. They can't admit that they were wrong. They did so. In so doing, they have sentenced themselves. You know, everybody does mess up and everybody makes mistakes. But this person refuses to admit that they've even done anything wrong. And moreover, the company that they're keeping refused to admit that they did anything wrong. They're in complete denial. So, who do you think spirit was going to fight for? You. Wisdom, law, learning. Karma. Paying your dues. Wake up call. Time to grow up. Face the truth. Someone is being stripped down until they face the truth. Deception. I'm telling you. So they want to challenge God. When they challenge you, it's like a rebellion, a little child. And Spirit is saying, look, it's time to grow up. Look, Spirit has been counseling this person. There's been guardian angels around these people, telling them the truth, fess up, redeem yourself, and spare yourself some punishment. But they refused. That's why emotions are running high. No one is going to hurt these divine beings. Flower moon, that is divine feminine. Washing away your sorrow, celebrating, healing, growing, manifestations of your seeds planted. I told you, what did I say? And they rebelled. They rebelled. They dared. Spirit. Somebody is disobeyed spirit directly. This is like, I'm not a child. I'm not listening to you. I don't have to listen to you. I can do whatever I want. They're acting like a spoiled child. And best believe that spirit will discipline their children. You got a unruly child. It's like raising a kid who's rebellious and unruly. But spirit, when spirit whoops your ass, you know it. That's why. To bring awareness. Spirit is saying, let go, and let fate take its course. So that's what I'm trying to say. It could be a Gemini. I don't know. They want to act like a child. Spirit's going to treat them like a child. They're being punished for their wrongdoings with Saturn here. They refuse to obey spirit. They refuse to listen. They refuse to be disciplined. So spirit's ass whooping them. And that's when karma comes in. Spirit said, okay, they don't want to listen. Now let fate take its course. They don't want to follow the rules. So now it's in the hands of fate. Let fate punish them. Yeah, that's right. They can take everything but your faith. You're right. They tried to break you. They tried to do everything in their power to destroy you when you have done nothing to these people to warrant it. It's been tried. It's gone to spiritual court. It's already been tried. It's not in the afterlife when we leave this earth. It's already been judged. It's in the hands of fate. Instead of it being in the hands of destiny, it is now in the hands of fate. Spirit told you to let it go and let karma take over. And this is their karma. They've already been found guilty. They've already been judged. They've already had their warnings. And they want to keep being stubborn little children. But now they're playing with God. Okay? Instead of you. Now they got to play with God. And let's see how far they get with that. $367 in the chat, guys. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. Trickster energy, what I say. Trying to ignore you and deny it perfectly. And not only are they denying it, but there's other people here in on the action who are in complete denial that they did anything wrong to you. Complete denial they betrayed you, defamed your name, in complete denial. They're like, I'm doing it anyway, God. I don't care what you say, God. I'm doing it anyway. That's like a spoiled child. It's like, yeah, sitting there flirting and hoteling with someone else. They were crossing their fingers. They were lying straight through their teeth and gossiping about you when they did it. And you're busy trying to manage everything. And you're trying to work, run the household, do this, do that, do the other thing. This was for your protection. This person was double dealing here. That's like a big baby. What do they need? A soother? You know? They can blame everyone under the sun that they want. And that's what's going to end up happening. Is these people are all going to start, there is no honor amongst thieves. They're all going to turn on each other. When accountability comes, they're all going to sit and blame and rat out each other and all gossip about each other. And they're all going to sit, point fingers at each other. They're exposing themselves. You were sent reminders and look, to retreat and just let karma take over. Oh man. This is gross. Yeah. Trying to put a band-aid on something. I mean, divine guidance is the guidance they should have been giving. See, they were warned there's going to be trouble ahead. They were warned there's going to be trouble ahead, but they did not listen. So whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? They chose not to listen. They were given the advice. They were given the warnings. Spirit did everything in Spirit's power to warn this person what would happen. Nope. Oh, I'm going to be happy. But they've been wasting their time. They just, look, they blocked you. And they didn't know what option to take. Who were they going to be loyal to? And like I said, then they shoved it in your face. Salt on the wound. They were playing you, man. They wanted their cake. They wanted to eat it too. Hooking up with people, running into people. Look, and now someone, I told you, they're a couple of babies, these people are. Oh, uh, 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 oh, hey, hello. Oh, no, I didn't do anything. Wasn't me. Oh, it couldn't have been me. It had to be so and so. Blame, blame, blame. And they are paranoid because of who you are. And they are paranoid because they have found out somehow they could have run into somebody who knows you, who knows about you. They could have asked about you. They could have mentioned your name. And they could have mentioned how well you're doing. These people are getting called out publicly. Look, a couple of babies. It was all just, oh, well, that's what they wanted. That's what they wished for. That's what they got. But guess what? It was all false. You tried to warn them. Trickster energy acting shady. You tried to still believe that love will win. But they were hooking up with others, ghosting you, ignoring you, becoming very stressful, in it to score. And there is evidence. This person was, look, now, see, they were supposed to be divine. This was supposed to be a divine union. Affairs, connections, drama, making promises to you while they were juggling you. All you saw was through the eyes of love. That's the rose-colored glasses. This person is still not over you. They want to be together again with you. But this snake, everything got dirty and messy. And that's airing their dirty laundry in public. So if they were rubbing salt in the wounds of you, if they were shoving it in your face on social media or driving by and going to places you frequent, showing off their new person and trying to publicly embarrass you or humiliate you, defame your name, then that's what's going to happen to them. And believe me, you were humble. These people are not humble. So when they suffer an ego death, they're going to fall hard. You were humble. They're not. There ain't nothing humble about these people. But that's why Spirit is going to humble them. Because they had no humility. They had no discretion. They did not handle things properly with you. You didn't deserve the way they handled this. They really went for the juggler. They went for the juggler. And that was the mistake they made. Playing mind games with you. Thinking that you're a dummy. Thinking they could get something over on you, and Spirit was not having it. No. Spirit said, not mine. You can do that to your other choices that you have, but you're not doing that to mine. That's my child. Hands off. And they didn't listen. So they only have themselves to blame. They're fakes. They're fake. Completely fake. Frauds. And Spirit's going to reveal their fakeness. It's all falsehood. It's all falsehood. And they deserve it. I'm sorry, but they do. Spirit goes, fine then. Leave it in the hands of fate. I tried to warn you. I've had my messengers tried to warn you. You still want to defy it? Then that's on you. Now I'm going to discipline you like I would discipline my child. And they are being disciplined. And the more that they do to you, the more hatred they spread about your name, and the more dastardly deeds that they do, the worse it gets for them. And they're still defiant. So they're not done getting their karma. They're not done. Spirit's going, you had enough yet? You had enough yet? Oh, I didn't do nothing, God. I swear I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. It wasn't me. Just like little children. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. Spirit's like, what are you kidding me? All right. Well, I'm going to let you make a disaster of your own life then. How about that? How about now? Spirit's like, I tried to warn you. Now you're going to make it. Look at these. Look at this. Look at these demons coming for that person. I'm going to turn you over. I'm going to turn you over to the enemy then. So, yeah, they are being haunted. Look, you don't deal with the devil. You don't make a deal with the devil and expect that they're not going to come collect. Someone made a deal with the devil, and they're coming to collect. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. That's too funny. They sold you out. They sold you out. Look at this. Rebellious. I'm going to do it my way. Spirit said I tried to teach them, but they didn't want to learn. Look. Now the soul collectors are coming. Yeah. Randy said, it's true, my guides did try. Well, they tried with you, but they're also trying for the other people. They tried to warn them, but they did not listen. They kept pursuing. They could have sworn an oath to the devil, as you know what I'm saying? Some of these did. I'm telling you. And then in the end, they play the victim. You are healing. And you are Phoenix rising. And even these other energies doubted you would ever rise from this destruction. They doubted you would ever get back up and keep persevering. So that tells you what they were wishing upon you. Rebellion. That's what it's saying. Rebellious. I don't have to listen to you, God. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to listen to you. Spirit's like, nope, you don't have to listen to me. Don't come crying when you're in the hands of fate. This energy, guys, they thought they could get away with it all, that it was invisible, that God didn't see what they did. God saw everything that they did. That be destiny or fate. You cannot control destiny. But someone tried. Indeed, they tried. Now, guys, thank you so much for joining me here today. And if you feel that I have earned your like for the video, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And just remember, guys, Spirit is on your side. You're highly favored by the gods and the universe and my God, the Holy Spirit. By trying to tear you apart, they're tearing themselves apart. It's like they are very worried. They know you're a divine child of God because you know how they know you're a divine being? If you weren't, you would have been destroyed. Instead, you're rising. That's God glorifying publicly who you are to the universe. Those that tried to destroy you publicly, Spirit will exalt you publicly. So every eye sees and every ear hears what the universe has done for you. I love each and every one of you, and you just, you know what? Let God be God. God's doing this. There's nothing you need to do. There's nothing you need to pray. There's nothing that God's word is God's word. You will have justice and you will be vindicated. And all you got to do is believe that. May not happen the day you want it, but it's going to happen the day you need it. This person will have to go through dark night of the soul, the same as what they put you through. That's the ego death. And every knee shall bow before him. They think they got away with something. It did not happen. They try to deny it. Spirit knows the truth. They've already been judged. Spirit already knows the truth. They aren't fooling anybody but themselves. And I want to thank each and every one of you today for joining me. And take care, everyone. I love you.